All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith in truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom to the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom to you. This is going to be a quick exhortation, which means motivation. You know, I love this parable because it talks about how even a wicked man, you know, he will have some type of form of compassion. So how much more the Lord? So it says, and he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought to always pray and to faint not. And that's the most important thing in this truth, because the things that you go through, you need prayer to get through. Because sometimes this flesh will make you want to give up. And depending on the situation, it could make you go crazy too, you know. So a man ought to always pray and not to faint. It's saying there was in a city a judge which feared not the Most High, neither regard men. That's Esau Edom. That's the man that's in charge today. That's Job 9:24. He have given the earth into the hands of the wicked. The wicked is the self-proclaimed white people, the devil that the Bible speak of. Those people, they don't fear the Lord, and they definitely don't regard man. That's why, since the Lord have given him the license, he used that license, boy. And he go around just terrorizing men, stealing resources, being unfair, killing them whenever he feel like it. So this is the MO of Esau Edom, man. But it says, and there was a widow, that's us, in that city, and she came unto him saying, avenge me of my adversary. So, you know, all the marching, the protests, you know, our people begging this man for equal rights and to be treated fairly. This man don't give a damn about you. But as you continue to read this parable, I'm going to expound on the part, but even Esau Edom, even though he don't really do anything to like totally help you, but he basically like give you a couple crumbs to get you out of his face. But when you are used to nothing and you get some crumbs, you think like, hey man, these crumbs is pretty good. And that is the point, that our people, you know, been beat down for so long that they accept anything from this devil. So it says, and he would not for a while, but afterward he said within himself, though I fear not the Most High, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me. See, we are an annoyance to Esau Edom. Because going back to what I said, through all the marching and the protests, even though, you know, he like especially the groups today, like the Black Lives Matter and stuff like that, the Antifa, you know, these organizations is funded by Esau. But going back to like the civil rights, you know, in the 60s and the 70s, you know, we actually had, you know, more of a militant mind. We knew that this nigga, because he the real nigga, was the devil. All right. So our people was more in their right mind back then. But now our people been rocked back to sleep through the little crumbs that he have given you. So at one point in time, we was an annoyance to Esau Edom. Now it's like, I'm tired of these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans always begging for something. That's the time that we are in now. But at one point in time, you know, we was an annoyance to him. But you also got to remember, in Isaiah 19:17, it said that Judah should be a terror to Egypt. That's coming. So when all hell break loose, you're going to see the tribes come together, and Esau going to have his, he going to get his ass handed to him. But until that time, you know, our people still want to continue to beg this man for equal rights and to beg this man to be equal and to be treated fairly. So it says, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continue coming she weary me. So when you read this, that's why it's good to go into other translations, because it sounds like, matter of fact, real quick story, when I used to read this, I actually thought that like this part was talking about, the Lord, but no, it's still talking about Esau, Edom, because it said, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continually coming she weary me. So this is because when I saw the avenge part, I was like, yeah, this is the Lord coming back to avenge, us. But no, this is Esau, Edom, give you them crumbs to shut you up, to rock you back to sleep. So let me get a couple examples. This is our people right now. This is the elect mindset and the 2/3 mindset in this same scripture. It says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. All right. See, we understand that we supposed to be the rulers of the earth. We understand that the laws is slacked here. Righteous judgment never go forth. So that makes us mad. All right. And it says, and a gift destroyeth the heart. That's the 2/3. See, Esau, he'll give you a little something. Look what he do for our people. Talk about the celebrities of our people, like giving them $40 million to shoot a damn basketball. $40 million a year. That's a lot of damn money. All right. Even though that's still crumbs. Because one day I was playing around. I just wanted to do some math. So it's 82 games in a season. So I did 82 times 20 times 20,000. 20,000 seats, $20 a ticket, $82 a year. Now we know that tickets is way higher than that, but I just say if it was $20, it came out. If the tickets was just $20, Esau Edom would still make $482 million a year. If the tickets was $20. Now we know you got tickets for thousands of dollars, especially them courtside seats, especially the playoffs, which is extra games, more than 82 games. So yeah, he bringing in billions. So paying somebody 40 million ain't shit. That's a crumb. But when you don't have nothing, hey, that crumb look real big. So surely oppression makes a wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart. And since the Lord have blessed this man to give him this world, he have the goodies. He dangled the goodies in your face. So our people think they in a good case because they was able to be let out of slavery. But you never consider this. Number one, the Lord had allowed that to happen, or the prophets would never be doing what they're doing. Imagine we were still getting our backs whipped, hung from trees and things like that. This word would never go forth. So the Lord is the one who put the spirit on this devil to so-called let us free, which he didn't. He just gave us over to another slavery, which is now we slaves of the state. But just because he did that to his own people, because everybody is a slave under him, that still don't negate the fact that the Lord's children, all right, the Lord's children is under bondage, under this devil. We don't have pity for the other Edomites, the low-class Edomites who are two-time losers. That's y'all damn business. So, another example. Oops. So it said, his children shall seek to please the poor, and his hand shall restore their goods. So with welfare, government assistance, public housing, things like that. These are the things that Esau have done. So what our people do? They get robbed back to sleep. They get grateful for the crumbs. And yeah. So going back to the scripture, verse 5, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by her continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith. And shall not the Most High avenge his own elect? This why I said, this is a little quick motivation. The Lord is not going to suffer us to be in captivity any longer. We are heading into that great and dreadful day. But the Lord said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them, because the Lord is long suffering. You know, we've been praying for a long time. And I'm talking about the apostles and elders, but mainly the apostles who've been in this thing for 30 plus years. That's a long time in this realm. It's only like 3 seconds to the Lord, you know what I'm saying? But it's a long time in this realm. So the apostles, you know, they've been crying to the Lord for a long time, but the Lord is very patient. He says he's long suffering. So because time is not a factor to him, the Lord is going to do what he going to do in his time. But the Lord also said, when we see these signs, know that our salvation is near. All right, lift up your heads, which, you know, lifting up your heads is a sign of being exalted, rejoicing. All right. So when these things start to come to pass and it's real blatant in your face, because right now we're just talking about it. And right now they're actually setting up the infrastructure that we're talking about. But when the shit hit, all right, when these prophecies hit, then guess what? The world is going to mourn and we are going to rejoice. So it says, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man cometh, shall he find faith on the earth. So this is the time that we're heading into. That's why the scriptures talks about blessed is he who keepeth his garment. Revelation 16:15. Your garment is your righteousness. Because when the Lord come back and you out here partying or you out here participating in the world, that's not him coming back finding faith on the earth. All right. And it also shows you how bad it's going to be that the Lord even will have to say something like this. All right. Which means that when you go to Matthew 24:24, it said, if it were possible, they would deceive the very elect. That's how much stuff is going to be going on, man. Miracles through Satan, as it says, 2 Thessalonians 2:9, lying wonders, lying powers, and signs, powers, and lying wonders through Satan. All right, you're going to see technology at an all-time high. They already got the infrastructure for that, you know. And then, like I said, the scripture said in Matthew 24:21-22 that he's going to have to shorten the days for the elect's sake because it's going to get bad out here. But the Lord said he's going to avenge his elect. Those are the ones who believe in him. Those are the ones that's going to stand stiffly for him. And if you are teaching his word or you believe in his word and you know in your heart that you really believe and nothing can direct you away, and you got a possible chance of being delivered. So all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Hopefully this video is edifying. And Shalom.